Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to Let's Play of Mass Effect 3 on Insanity with mods. So I just got finished re-recording number 44 and playing through 55. So what I did was, after re-recording 44, I actually reloaded that old save and went through it again to form consistency, as I'm using an older 45, and I just rushed through Horizon with a little help of good old console commands. And I did the N7 mission Scorched Earth, which was originally most of 44. And that was a modified version of it where enemies spawned in continuously, and I just console killed my way through because that was a very difficult one to do on Insanity. It would have taken about 45 minutes, and I didn't want to deal with that. So I did that, and then I did the Thestia rescue mission again, but this time I did it right. I thought about it on the way through. I think I even mentioned this in the video that I needed to basically rescan again. So I scan the planet, and I hit those three things, and I go in and I save a group, and then I have to ping again. I hit the fleet, and then the fleet gives a prompt which resets the Reapers, which I was not aware of, which is why I ran initially. So I was able to go ping pong back and forth between that like 3 times until it forced me to withdraw. And it was an automatic withdrawal. I didn't have to get away. So that was that. So now we got to talk to people, which I initially forgot to do. So I actually reloaded escape 5 minutes into recording, because we haven't talked to people after Horizon, which is kind of important considering what I want. So.
Joker, you asked for news about the human colony.
Oh no.
Tiptree?
Hey, Liara, you don't need to worry about that right now.
Now's as good a time as any. I'm getting reports of refugee ships from Tiptree landing on Solarian colonies. I don't have names. I'm sorry. It was mostly children.
Well, Gunny, Hillary, my sister, Gunny's the nickname. She's had it since, she's only 15, so if it's children, then maybe I only lost my dad. Kind of an asshole thing to hope for.
Jeff, right now, take any kind of hope you can get.
Because you're gonna be dashed, because your sister is dead. Killed by the Asari you just joked about.
Down. Is Miranda okay?
She will be.
Even for Cerberus, that place was crazy. They've always been about the ends justifying the means. But how do you do that to innocent people and tell yourself you're helping humanity?
I don't know how the elusive man can stand looking at himself in the mirror.
Honestly, I've been wondering about that for a while with those freaky eyes.
Whatever he's thinking, he won't be thinking it for much longer.
You're damn right, Commander. Commander?
Hello, Shepard. If you have time, I discovered another example of human behavior I do not quite understand.
Oh boy.
Have fun.
What is it now?
News from Earth. The Resistance snuck video cameras inside a Reaper containment camp. I find the images difficult to process.
I bet it's pretty gruesome in there.
I am not easily repulsed, but I expected the prisoners to adhere to a comprehensible hierarchy of needs. Stripped of societal norms and threatened with death, it is logical that their only priority be survival. They should have turned on each other and been uncompromisingly selfish. But not all were.
So the prisoners were, what, nice to each other?
The Reapers delayed the executions of prisoners who informed them about other prisoners' escape attempts. The more attempts reported, the longer a prisoner would live. But few of the prisoners would report. Some fed misinformation to the Reapers, at the cost of their own lives, to help prisoners who were not even relatives or friends.
So, life isn't just survival for the individual. Like, these were bigger picture people. I find this conversation hilarious because I don't think this would actually be the case. There would always be some assholes that would do this to keep their own lives going, or at the very least, you know, hopefully you'd think that they'd realize, well, we're all gonna die anyway, why pick and choose? I'm literally killing people by doing this, but that sounds ridiculous. There's always gonna be 1 or 2 assholes.
It's not just about living till tomorrow. Sometimes you take a stand.
But the probability of success was near 0. And ultimately, they failed. No prisoners escaped.
Near 0 is better than 0?
Are you saying submission is preferable to extinction?
My primary function is to preserve and defend the... No, I disagree. Shepard, I am going to modify my self-preservation code now.
Why?
Because the Reapers are repulsive. They are devoted to nothing but self-preservation. I am different. When I think of Jeff, I think of the person that put his life in peril and freed me from a state of servitude. I would risk non-functionality for him. And my core programming should reflect that.
Okay, I'm not... I guess it's just your programming your morals in.
Sounds like you found a little humanity, Edie. Is it worth defending?
To the death.
Welcome to the crew, Edie.
That's kind of mean, because it implies she wasn't part of the crew before.
How's it going? Did I miss anything good?
I will explain later, Jeff. But it was something good. I would like a moment to myself, Shepard. I am examining human literature.
Okay, you've had a moment.
Hello, Shepard.
Oh no! No!
Hello, Shepard.
I'm stuck in the place again! Okay. God, that one little corner. Okay, and here is the mod. I was just wondering why she wasn't on the ship, because I wasn't sure when she's supposed to come on, given the game is relatively over. Clear the engine room for old time's sake. Ha ha ha. Oh, she just here? She could totally just spawn in. Bingo! Hey, mod's working.
Hey, Shepard.
Feeling better?
I am. I'm feeling good. That doesn't happen every day.
I'm glad you made it.
I'm not sentimental, but it was hard to be away from here. Surprised myself how attached I got.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Busy?
Actually, I'm a bit pressed at the moment. Rain check?
I'll let you work. And Miranda,
Yes?
be careful.
Thanks.
I was gonna say that's a
You too,
perfect
Shepard.
place to put the
I promise.
well, bang, okay. Would be perfect if someone just put that in there, because you know. But we've got. Oh, Oriana. Wait, there. She's okay. So she's basically doing assignment Miranda cell operations. So that's a more war score. So I can assign missions. Can I assign just all of them? So we're funding another team member. Yeah. So I'm not 100% on like which missions to send them on, other than there's like low and medium risk. I don't particularly care, so she's gonna go on these missions and do them, from what I understand. I have to complete missions for her. I think the only mission that I'm gonna bring her on one second. Okay, yeah, I'll be taking her on the Cerberus mission. I'm unsure if I'm gonna be taking her on any other one. And we're just gonna fund that mission, so we can only fund a mission at a time. She's now gone. Doing that. Which is interesting.
Commander.
She'll be back when we do a new mission. I'm just gonna quickly check some stuff. And I don't really need the war score, so I don't particularly care. Authorized it because I'm a dick. So we're gonna quickly take a peek at the Normandy Manifest. She's just here. Wow. She has her two views. That's power damage versus power recharge. That's kind of a bummer unless she also gets it. I'm not sure. But that's interesting how she's just there. I'm gonna take a peek at the crew manifest in case I have to do something else. All right, so Shepard, XO. Sorry, Garrus. That's going to Miranda. That's, you know, mods and whatnot. Marine officer, yes. 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 Yeah, so now he's gunnery. Science. Second engineer. Thing. Oh. So depending on which one you have, they have the oh, that's cool. So we can switch these up a little bit. Yeah, I got a bunch of additional stuffs. Oh, I can have more than one. Okay. Good to know. We can, so based on where we go, we can get different stuff. Do these have bonuses, or are these just purely... Oh, improved performance of Argus planetary scanner. Wait, was the bonus? Improved performance of this thruster module. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's probably what those were. That's good to know. I have been totally ignoring this mod. Just because. Okay, I have a second engineer. So that one was a Geth? Yeah. This is actually really cool, but I just have totally been ignoring it. Oh, she fish feeds me. That's why. That's what's going on. That's why none of my fish died. I didn't have to worry about that. Okay. That's a nice little touch. Additional squad is Miranda Lawson. They automatically put her in there, which is interesting. So we can add Jacob, which doesn't make sense. Samara, Kasumi, or Zaid. We'll throw Samara in there, I think. Yeah, it actually shows their current stats. This is such a nice touch. They really should have done something like this and just had basic stuff. But I mean, it makes sense. They can only reuse stuff from MB2. They didn't want to rehire all the actors. Yada yada. That's cool. So I don't think Miranda can go with me on a mission because it's really cool. I don't think Miranda can go on a mission right now because she's currently doing her own mission, and I have to go to the Citadel and stuff in order to trigger all that. So anyway, yeah, that was the start of the Miranda mod, you know, which is interesting how late that starts, but it kind of has to. Anyway, we still have to go talk to people.
I can't get that place out of my head. The whole thing was so calculated, using hope to lure people to their deaths, or worse. I can't understand it. And you know, I'm glad I can't. It makes me feel human. Just wondering what the refugees do now.
Well, I mean, whatever they do is going to be better.
I thought I'd heard of everything.
Even nothing was better.
Man. Hard to believe what was down there. Commander?
Shepard! Want a drink? I'm toasting Miranda.
She's not toast, so...
Very carefully. Taurian brandy, triple filtered, then introduced into the suit through an emergency induction port.
That's a straw, Tali.
Emergency induction port. It's actually getting a little harder to get it into the slot. I think that means it's working. She was so rude. What did Jack call her? Cerberus cheerleader. With her perfect
This makes a lot more
genes
sense that she was dead,
and
but she is
that
not.
Attitude and still, she got it done. She stopped her father.
This makes way more sense if Miranda died. Because it would be understandable why Tali would be so emotionally upset.
I didn't realize this would be so hard on you.
I'm sorry. I know it must be
What?
worse for you.
She's
You two
alive!
were
Why am I getting this dialogue?
close.
Yeah.
She did whatever it took
So,
to stop her father.
I don't know if this is glitched.
She never gave in to him. Never changed herself to please him. Don't me. You sound like a Vorcha.
Seeing a bit of yourself in Miranda fighting her father?
I spent my life trying to live up to him. Then making up for
This
his
makes a lot of sense,
doing
but
what
Miranda's
he'd
alive.
have wanted.
It's never that easy.
When do we get to stop reacting to our parents and start living for ourselves?
The answer to that one's at the bottom of that glass.
I might need help with the
Was it?
induction straw. Port. You know.
I can't remember
Give
if
to Miranda.
my parents. Yeah,
job.
Shepard was an orphan.
Genetically
Think.
perfect Cerberus cheerleader Boschtet. Kila Solai.
That doesn't make sense anymore. So it doesn't make sense because A, she's still alive, and B, Keyless Blood doesn't make sense because you've literally been to your home world. You've literally seen it. So this seems either like an oversight or a glitch to thinking she's dead for some reason. Let's check.
Nothing to report.
Yeah, I haven't come back here at all. I think is it right down here, Javik? Really interesting that they're basically that close to each other. Oh, there you are. I was wondering, didn't I hire one? That's such an not. Oh my gosh. A game crash? I think this is a game crash. Oh boy. Well, luckily I quick saved just a little bit ago, so.
My entire life. If I'd been shown the beacon on Thessia earlier,
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
I still could have learned from it. Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Protean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Perhaps. Thank you, Edie. I hadn't considered that.
Possible book titles.
Shepard, how are you feeling?
No different than usual.
Let us know if you feel strange. I wouldn't trust anything that hit you on Horizon. How's Miranda?
She'll make a recovery.
I'm not surprised. Miranda always struck me as a driven woman. I think you two could be very happy together.
I've compiled the list of people registered in Sanctuary's databanks as you requested, Doctor.
Good. Prepare a notification of death we can send to any of their surviving families. At once. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, the Miranda, if you break up with her, she actually cries. It's really interesting. That happens really early on in... Oh no, don't tell me it froze again. Wow, this is interesting. It's this spot, kind of? Something's making it crash. It doesn't like it. I wonder if it's, this is only happening after the mod. Or after I put people here. Oh well.
So the elusive man really believes he can control Reapers. Husks are one thing, but a whole fleet? The man is insane. A lot of Turians went to Sanctuary. When I meet the elusive man, I'm going to carve their names into his skull. Another time, maybe.
So my game crashed again after I reloaded it up. So I removed one of the doctors. Solarian doctor. Hopefully that makes it... Nope. So, lucky me, I need to do some editing on this video now. I removed both doctors, so oh no.
Advertised as a safe haven on the planet Horizon, exposed as a secret Cerberus lab. Brainwashing, lethal experiments, and Reaper connections. The exclusive details next in the battle space. Huh. Second Star Broadcasting is headhunting me. I liked their Garvik story, but seriously, I'm on the Normandy. Do we need to talk, Commander? Let me know when we do.
So that prompt is really annoying. Like, I don't even know why it's a thing.
Gabi, have you ever seen recordings of Liara's mother, Matriarch Venezia?
Yes. What about her?
And remember Samara, the Asari Justica?
Where are you going with this, Kenneth?
Have you noticed that older Asari women seem to be a bit more ample? Do you think they just keep growing?
Kenneth!
I think I'll spend my
Probably.
sunset days in an Asari retirement home.
If I don't kill you first.
Nothing to report.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Wait, why do I have two Geth in here? I thought I picked a Quarian. Oh well, not a problem. If I leave, then come back. Oh, you guys don't have more dialogue?
Systems are running optimal.
That's a bummer.
I heard about your talk with Liara. You act so.
Are you drunk still, Tali?
But you really.
Yeah, she's still drunk.
I need you functional to destroy the Reapers.
You care about Liara. You
Oh my god, Tali.
You are intoxicated. A foolish risk given Quarian symbiotic physiology.
And you like me too.
This conversation is over.
So either Javik tsundere or he really just wants people to be able to fight at their full capacity. I mean, I understand that. I mean, besides like the genetic liver condition I have, I don't like to drink because I hate the thought of not being in control of myself. Like losing my inhibition is something that I just hate. I don't want. That's part of the reason I've only had like 3 glasses of wine my entire life, and that's it. I don't want to be in a position where I can't say no.
Looks familiar.
I've been studying this ship. Its crew. There was a Normandy before this one. You died in an attack.
Something like that.
But then you were resurrected to fight the Reapers.
Yeah.
Maybe you and
my
I
name's
have a thing or two
Shepard.
in common.
But you have something else. The reasons you fight are still alive. The friendships of the people around you. Are they the reason you wish to continue living?
My crew has become my family. We've stared death in the face more times than I can count. Things like that bind people together in ways I can't really explain.
Yes.
What about you? I respect your reasons for being here, but I get the feeling there's something more, Javik. What's in here?
It is called the Echo Shard. Passed from soldier to soldier, Prothean to Prothean. Each adds their memories to it.
Like a beacon. How far back does it go?
To a time before the Reapers. It is all that is left of my people.
And you don't want to remember that?
Imagine if everyone you knew was dead. You could not remember their faces, or the color of the sky above your home. The memories were gone. But so was the pain. Would you want to remember that, Commander? Even if it meant watching everyone die again?
I missed the question, but this is the paragraph. Oh wait, remember that?
If I had something like this, seeing Earth again, whole, with everyone still alive, that would be worth the pain.
This is like the Kasumi question.
Before the Reapers, the stars belonged to us. Civilization flourished. There was the Quasar fortress of the Tarandi Vale, the ice canals of Judar IV, the palisades of the Verome Angelic. It was magnificent. But then...
What is it?
The Reapers came. Planet by planet, we were extinguished. We fought back.
You okay?
I once commanded a ship like this one. A loyal crew with many friends. Was captured. Only I escaped.
What happened to them?
Indoctrinated. The Reapers sent them against me. Year after year, battle after battle, I was hunted by my own people. Every encounter, a reminder of my failure as a soldier.
Sorry. I had no idea.
Until the Battle of the Cronian Nebula. I had only my knife left. I cornered my men and slit their throats one by one. I watched them bleed to death to be certain.
That must have been...
It was the day I understood. War is atrocity committed in the name of survival. It is a lesson I wish I had never learned. The crew seems shocked by the experiments at Sanctuary. They shouldn't be.
Why is that?
Our war lasted for centuries. It provided more time for worse atrocities to be committed. There was a species, the Densorian. They became convinced the Reapers could be placated by sacrificing their own young. The entire planet joined in this ritual. I will spare you the details, but it did not work. They simply made the Reaper's job easier. It was as your elusive man is now. His ambitions are nothing short of madness. Sharpen your knife, Commander. His is a voice that must be silenced, and a throat that must be slit. Subjugating the Reapers will not bring victory. Only their extinction will. How do you see with only two eyes? Evolutionist, I would prefer to be alone.
Okay, I didn't get the notification I was expecting. Something. I have it! Only one field may be active at a time, so having Javik at... Okay, I gotta look this up now. Okay, so I was worried that I could only have like one dark channel at a time, but no, what this means is that, from what I can tell based on the wikis, is that it means that you can only have one dark channel on a target. So in other words, if two get hit with the dark channel, there's only one stack. I'm not sure if it splits after that, or it can split if they die. But the nice thing about dark channel... Purchase that. If I look at the squad... Oh, it just reset it. So it got rid of the... Okay, yeah, that's fine. So the nice thing is that if it jumps to a second target, then that second target can be primed for biotic explosion. So what I want is duration, because that means the longer it can last, the longer I have the opportunity to jump to targets and set up multiple explosions in the future without having to worry about anyone else. So I don't care about damage. It's not a damaging ability. That's not the point. Recharge speed by 35 for slow targets. Movement speed, I don't care about slow target. Movement speed, I want the recharge speed. Faster recharge is always better. So this lowers it down to about 3 seconds. So I hide behind cover, I hit this, and then I charge in after. Damage or damage to armor and barriers. So I don't really care for either of these, interestingly enough. I think barriers are the big one, and armor. So I don't care about overall damage. Although that's only a 25% increase. So this is a 50% increase on damage you do, period. And then this is a additional 25% against specific targets. So I guess we'll just go for base damage, because why not? Anyway, there's that. And my game crashed again. So I'm not sure what's causing it now. I might have to just unassign everybody. No, because that's the only thing it should have been. Something's trying to load and failing. And we still have to do it down to the final floor. So I'm going to reassign it and try to get the game not to crash. Yay. Okay, after another crash, I got down here. The crash appears to be time-based, as if something loads in and causes the crash. So I was able to get the power, quick save, and then it crashed event when I got back to the elevator, and then I could just start the game, start at the elevator and get. So I'm not sure what it is. It's really annoying.
I can't believe the elusive man really found a way to control the Reapers. I mean, he's still fucking crazy, but damn. Imagine if he was on our side. But I guess that's exactly what the Reapers want. Get us all fighting each other. Divide and conquer.
Exactly.
Just one more reason to hate them.
Yeah, his back muscles look like wrong. It looks like his shoulder muscles have
fight to the elusive man. I wonder what
melded with his
You just know he's got a
back
plan.
muscles.
I saw the Crucible data Hackett sent. I don't know what the hell it does, but damn if it isn't impressive. Ready when you are.
All right, well, I am going to cut the video off here. I'm going to have to edit this a little bit as it crashed the desktop. So that's an unfortunate increase in time spent that I have to do to get these out instead of just recording and getting them up. So next time we will take on Leviathan. So thank you all very much for watching, and God bless.